Hey all, and welcome back to Astral Chain. You'll be pleased to know, after the latest few earth-shattering Avengers Endgame length-beating parts, this one's a bit more down to earth. We'll just be chilling with Akira around the square, doing mini-games. Absolutely no important events at all will be happening, so don't worry about that. Or maybe, unless...
You say that!
The human race depends on both of you. In addition to that,
I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, I think we're back in the Commander's good books right now, although if I took down a Chimera homunculus of that size and I didn't at least get a commendation, I'd start to think the police had something wrong with it fundamentally.
Yeah, agreed.
And that's the only thing that was wrong, of course. It's fine, don't worry about it. So, yeah, we're gonna be, like I said, hanging around doing Mystic things, so I guess we can just start discussing non-story stuff, because there's been a lot going on in the gaming world recently. Tanner, the biggest news, I guess, recently would be the PS5 reveal. How did you take to that?
So I found the PS5 reveal to be really good because they mostly focused on the thing that matters, that is, games. It wasn't like some years where they reveal a console and spend more time talking about how you could watch TV on your console instead of the games to play on it.
Yeah. Plenty of good stuff there. They had Spider-Man Miles Morales, which has been confirmed as a full standalone game. It's not like, you know, a remaster of Marvel's Spider-Man for PS4, and you just play as Miles again at certain points of the story. No, it's its own thing. We also have stuff like Kenna, Bridge of Spirits, which looks amazing. People have likened it to Studio Leica type fare, and I can definitely see that through the art style, but that's one action-adventure game I think will probably need a bit of HFC coverage and whatnot. And another game that's definitely gonna get HFC coverage is Stray, a game where you play as a cat in a world full of robots and try and figure out what's happened and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, you say that it's definitely going to get covered. It might come out and it might be god-awful. Well, no, not god-awful, because if it's god-awful, then that's reason to play it. It might just be really boring. We don't know just yet. But I am very intrigued by Stray.
I know, but it's not like we haven't featured bad games on the channel before. Just look at all the Sonic games and whatnot.
Hey, well, hey.
Got 'em.
But yeah, I have to say, I was quite pleasantly... well, not necessarily surprised, but I quite enjoyed the PS5 reveal. Like, I think it had a really nice mix of games in there from loads of different genres. Majority of them looked quite fun. I think there's some that I definitely care about more than others.
Oh, of course.
But the fact that there are, I think, at least three, well, definitely at least three titles where I'm just like, yes, I am buying that. In sort of the initial announcement is generally a good sign for a console.
Yeah, very much.
Because, like, so the way that I go with video game consoles now is, if it's a Nintendo console, I'm generally going to buy it at launch because I know that Nintendo creates games that I enjoy and I'm going to get my money's worth. The other consoles, you kind of need to sell me a little bit more. You need to give me sort of that, I want to get this system. So I can't remember exactly what got me to get my PS4, but well, I think it was wanting to play Kingdom Hearts 3 on the proper console was part of it. But that was something that sort of was on my mind. But I'm very tempted with the PS5. It's just going to be a case of how much is it going to cost?
Tom, check your orders. Check your orders. I think that's why we didn't have the color schemes.
It definitely is.
I'm doing it, mate. I'm doing it, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna paint him. I'm gonna paint him so hard. Yeah, I'm a sharpshooter. I just fire wildly. I start blasting, and then they give me the order.
And that's why we're back on the police's good side.
Oh. Okay, that's enough of that. Slime splatter. There we go. Slot 701.
And actually, with whilst we're going through all the orders, one of the things that I'm interested in is what do you guys think of the PS5's design?
So at first I was like, it's kind of got ugly, because it's lopsided. Because of course I'm gonna get the one with discs. I have all these PS4 discs. What am I gonna do? Just buy them again digitally? That's stupid. No. So I'm like, I gotta get the one with the disc slot. Until someone pointed out, you know, it is kind of nice that we have another kind of goofy looking console. Because the last generation, they were all very, like, sleek and conservative in their designs. Where I'm kind of like, you know, I do kind of miss having consoles look like stupid hunks of, like, you know, gamer trash. So, you know what? I've grown to like it for the precedent of it being silly gamer time, you know?
Uh-huh.
It definitely looks like a router. I'm not denying that. But if it's a choice between, like, a router and a fridge with the Xbox whatever, I think I'm going to go with a router, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing, my sort of initial reaction to it was, oh, that doesn't half look futuristic.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even whether it was, like, a good or a bad design, it was just, like, it just looks really futuristic, and I just was quite taken, I suppose, with it. Like, it's quirky, and, I mean, I've always liked a good quirky console.
Yeah, I understand, mate.
Also, definitely make sure that you've got some cat food before we leave here today.
No worries, mate. That's why I made sure not to sell it. Okay, yep, sell selection. Ho ho.
Oh, that's a nice amount of money.
Better be enough in there to upgrade my Expiton and whatnot. Alright, here we go.
We don't know if it's enough to buy a PS5, though, because looking at those placeholder prices, have you seen the placeholder price?
$700 dues.
No. 700 pounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
The reason it'll be that is because the placeholder for America is $700, and as we all know, the exchange rate is totally $1 equals £1, of course. Oh, the frustration we've had over here because of that.
Yep, I've got to start doing some more of these. See, there's even barriers that are locked by levels and whatnot, so you got to be on the right one. Yeah, why not?
You paid for it with a premium code, so you might as well.
Got to get all these up as well.
See, I say the thing to focus on is those command ones, just for the fact that it does give you just free moves. It's not like a skill or anything. It is just the command of the forward, back, or the rotate stick. So, in my eyes, those were the ones I focused on, because just increasing the variety of moves, as that is what this game grades you on, I found that to be the smartest thing to focus on.
Yeah. So how do we feel about our new Legion colour, Richie?
I am really liking this one. Like, I enjoyed the Evangelion version, but I am liking this black, red, and green. Like, it's pretty awesome.
I like to call it the Duke after the original Xbox.
Ah, classic. Man, those controllers were so big you could fit a colony of borrowers inside it. What's all the way up here? Oh, ability slots go up by 1. Very nice.
Yep, those are good ones too to get, because then we can equip new fun game-breaking combinations. I know one that I really enjoyed was giving the slow attack to the Arm Legion, so that his big rush punch, which does a bunch of hits, had a big chance of causing slow on enemies, which makes them basically frozen in place, which was pretty good to continue your combo.
There we go, and I think we're pretty much tapped out there. So, skills are fine. Abilities. What about abilities? Ooh, yes. Chimera Analyzers on Arrow. Auto collect. Nobody has that. Oh, yes, he does.
I would still say watch for any of them that give you the parry, because that parry is just... mwah.
Also, something that I would probably recommend for the next level, if you want to get the toilet, is giving a decent chain boost to the Arm Legion.
To the Arm Legion?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about for that. That is important.
Okay.
Also, just for completing that particular mission that it's in as well, because, oh boy, like, I remember it's probably one of the few missions where I'm just like, oh, this is just infuriating, but there is a surprisingly easy way to get through it. It's just that it's not obvious that it can do that.
Okay. Yeah, a bit of a chain boost. There we go. Look at us, being all smart.
It's all about getting those good combinations, because, you know, adding one cool thing is good for your Legion, but adding two that work together, oh, that's when the good stuff happens.
There we go, because I use sword a lot, so might as well put that there.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I guess we're good here. Nope, that's the wrong one, I wanted the iris. Aha!
Yep. So I believe that is in the... oh god, where is it? I think it's in the locker room, actually.
Oh, this might be a Lappy minigame then.
It is indeed a Lappy minigame. It's Lappy's Balloon Bash.
Alright, let's do this shit.
Hello there, fellow officer.
Are you an officer though? You're more like a clerk, really.
Lappy's getting his own video game.
Oh, finally! The game that everyone wanted. You know, like Kingdom Hearts getting its own rhythm action game. Exactly what everyone wanted. Exactly what I wanted.
Anyone who didn't want that was a coward.
I like how it's like, oh, you don't have bad taste. No, you were just scared. Scared of the future. Scared of what video games could be if they wanted to try. Oh, but yeah, Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory, which, if you shorten it, becomes an acronym that says MOM. What else is that short for? Master of Masters. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And you can wrap it back around to reveal that Mom, Mother, Sora's mom. Sora's mom is the Master of Masters? Plot twist.
Very stupid plot twist, but hey, here we are.
But this is Lappy's Balloon Bash. Basically, you want to give out balloons to people. And basically, you've got yellow balloons for guys, blue balloons for ladies, and red balloons for kids. In order to get an S+ rank in this, you need to earn 30,000 points. It's not completely everyone, but it's most of them.
You got it.
So you really can't make that many mistakes. However, you can get as many retries as you want by telling Marie, I can do better. But once you told her you're done, you won't be able to play it without starting over.
You got it.
Yeah, the nice thing is the people are color-coded, though, so it's not like you have to look and go, what are you?
Oh, jeez. Come on, Tom. Use every 2 of your brain cells here.
I like how it's like the title screen was all 8-bit and stuff, and then you go to the graphics, and it's like we just put a filter over the regular game graphics. This will be graphics in 2074.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, here we go. We got a combo. Fuck. Blue, blue, yellow, blue. Yellow, yellow. Yeah.
Obviously, as you'd expect, it's pretty much you want to get combos, and then there's these really fast-running guys who give you extra bonuses.
Because it is going off of what is the normal gameplay of the game, there is a bit of like turnaround time and weird sort of rotating movement. It's not as snippy as we should, you know, as it should be to be an old school video game.
Balls. I keep getting the blue one wrong. Yeah, whatevs. Oh.
Child!
Someone catch this child.
Maybe Pat was right, this is stupid.
You know what? It's a dumb little minigame, honestly, but it's hilarious that it's in the game, and I'd rather it be here than not.
Oh yeah, and to be honest, it's perfectly harmless.
Fantastic work! Okay, you can stop playing for now. That was amazing! If it's okay with you, I'll use that score in my feedback report.
Do you think that's enough for, like, just a base S rank?
I don't know about an S rank. It's definitely not for an S+, but it's probably at least an A.
I'm gonna do better. I can do better. Alright, come on, Tom. Remember the blues. Run around like some kind of fool in a dog suit. Yellow. Red.
Honestly, because of your weird, the way you stop moving and stuff, it's better to almost just keep running and not stop.
I can do it. I can definitely do it.
You definitely can do it.
Take my balloon! There we go.
You know, it's a good thing today happened to be, you know, color coordination day, where everyone has to wear the correct color for what type of person they are.
I know, otherwise this would just be really, really awkward.
Come on, take them all. Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is already going miles better.
Well, I didn't want to say I'm epic, but you all know it. Fuck.
Well, until that moment, obviously, but you're still doing much better overall.
Come on, yellow. Let's get a yellow in there. Booyah, then a blue, then a yellow, then a red.
Ooh, look at those swooses back and forth. Very nice.
Come on. Yeah.
Just sniping it right at the end there.
Balls.
Ooh, you got the sassy child.
I was doing so good as well.
I still think you're doing a lot better than your first one, so you will get a lot more points. Especially with this big combo at the end.
Oh!
Oh no!
Well, that's definitely an S rank at least.
You know what? I won't poo-poo an S, that's fine.
Oh, great! Thanks so much.
If only you hadn't mucked up that one score, you would have been fine.
The important thing is we got Lappy's legs. We have broken them off and they are now ours.
I was fast as fuck, boy, so I became Lappy. In that moment, in both body and spirit, I was Lappy.
On all levels except physical. Actually soon to be physical as well.
I'm not very good at video games, so I'm really glad you came along.
Marie, I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised you can get dressed in the morning with how clumsy you are.
Probably already has an explosive update pack.
It's alright, Lappy dresses me, it's fine. Anyway, don't ask, it's an existential nightmare. I think that's the only red or blue case here, so...
It is indeed, so we can actually just get on over to the heliport and speak to Akira.
Or we could go to the cats first.
I mean, we could, but I don't know whether we'd use up all our cat food, and we would want at least one bit.
Okay, we'll save that for the actual mission.
This should go a lot smoother with two.
Because we need the cat food to save the cat.
Oh, okay, so it's needed to actually get the cat in this mission.
Yes.
Okay, hop on.
I'm surprisingly not seething about just missing out on an S+. Because it's like, I've already reached the top grade. Who needs to go above and beyond?
Anybody who plays a platinum game, because you always want to go for the top grade, because it's just how the games work. Although I will say that pure platinum is definitely more desirable, I suppose, than S+. Just because it has that whole, it's perfection. Whereas just the letter ranking just sort of is just like, you did very, very well.
I'm more of a Rainbow V sort of guy.
Fair.
Good, you're both here. The others have already started.
Do you know the reason why they use S as a ranking in Japanese games?
Isn't it like to do with the education system?
They're close to where
Yeah,
you took down
it's
the
they actually put S as their grading system above A.
Fair enough.
Anyone who could use a hand along the way. All right, get to work.
Well, it's called peace for a reason, guys, so just do street work, I guess.
Yep. Now, we can get the cat pretty quickly.
Uh-huh.
So, what you want to do is you want to get into the garage area
Right.
and sort of then run around a bit. So yes, just down in here. And you want to sort of head over to the kind of right-ish.
Hey,
Oh, Akira. I was just flying about with my Beast Legion and whatnot, come on.
And basically hidden between some cars in here.
Right.
Well, basically look and see if you can try and find Mike.
Mike, where are you, Mike?
Well, actually, you can just see it if you go forward a bit and then to the right.
Forward a bit and to the right.
And then you can actually see the cat there.
Oh, hey. Bless. Something the matter? No, what are you doing? Let's be cordial. There's a cat here, and he is fucking pissed.
Because he's hungry.
You know what? Relatable.
He's a bit hangry, really.
Probably one of the better modern idioms, really. Oh, I have 2 cat food.
I don't know how much you would have used up if you'd gone to the safe house, so that's why I'm saying just to be on the safe side.
Aww. Been watching some videos of cats eating recently because one got posted on my timeline where the cat basically distends its jaw and almost eats.
Oh, I saw that one.
Almost eats the bowl full.
Oh god.
It's crazy. And then there's one of like a cat eating mac and cheese or whatever off a fork. Ah, bless. Oh, Chano. Interesting name. Alright, can we reach the toilet in a similarly speedy fashion?
No. Toilet is a lot later. There is a photo order that we can get, but I think it's just, basically you need to make the choice between photo order and a mission. But in the meantime, you just do whatever the hell you like. As long as you know you don't go to the Riley Plaza roof, because at that point you would kind of trigger your next bit, but that's fine.
No worries, mate, I know all about it. There's a few little reminiscing spots with Akira here. They're not critical or anything, they just give you a bit of world building.
She's like, hey, remember that time, like about 5 days ago when we started our first mission?
Memories.
pointless. Matter of fact, he'd probably call me green just for saying it, huh?
Oh, there's a green cop now?
Anyway,
Kinda epic, not gonna lie.
Is the green cop like the Silver the Hedgehog to our trio here?
Sure, why not, Tanner? If it makes you happy, it makes me happy. Hey, Alan, you fuckstick, what's going on? Look, Alan, I am so far above you in the food chain, you have no reason to mouth off. You're the back-a-go of this game.
Well, but that would imply he at least, needs character development. Because, like, let's be honest here, Alan will never develop anything.
No. Alright, make sure you got the rules down first. Beat the speed record for earning duty points. 50,000 points.
Duty.
Beat that and you win. Very good, Tanner. You can even use your Legion. Okay. Clean up King. Alright. We're gonna do this shit. Let's go!
As we can see, getting the extended amount of pickup range was quite a good thing.
Thanks, Akira. You're being a real big help right now.
And I like how she used her, like, supervision from halfway across the field to see that.
Yeah, it's kind of nutty, really. Just make sure I got my vision on here.
And basically, as you'd expect, the main thing is getting it in a combo.
Uh-huh.
So as long as you don't break the chain, the Astral chain,
Hey!
then you are pretty much going to be fine. Because I mean, I don't actually know what the limit is on that multiplier. So yeah,
Just ran into a dead end there.
But you kept the combo going, and that's what matters. Just think of it like Tony Hawk, except you're a cop, and also anime, and also it has nothing to do with Tony Hawk.
These mixed metaphors enrage and confuse me, Tanner. You know my brain is small.
Well, anyways, you beat the amount that we needed anyways, so we're good.
Nice. Open it up. I have more to get. Where are you? Come on. Let's go.
annoyingly, I don't think this counts at all for your red matter cleanup, which is ridiculous because it totally should do. But still.
There is a later part of the mission where you do basically the same thing, but in that one, it does work towards the end of mission count. So yeah, bit strange.
Iris, shut down.
Not bad, not bad. Let's see if it's an S or an S+.
Yeah, you smashed that one.
Oh, you were using Legion, weren't you? Actually, no. I was running with the Legion behind me for the most part. Because, you know, I needed it out to pick the shit up in the first place, so... Not bad. Not bad.
That was alright.
I was probably pretty close to an S there.
Probably. Now, one of the things that I should probably point out is that at some point while you're running around here, you might see Lappy.
Right.
If you do, there are two things that you can do and probably want to do. One of them is get a photo of Lappy whilst Lappy's running. The other is catch up to Lappy and enter into Lappy's Ultra Quiz.
Oh,
You're
I know about it.
probably going to need to use the Beast Legion to catch up to Lappy, but yeah, that is something that you want to do. But he appears randomly. Could be in the ground floor, in the tunnels, on the bridges, literally anywhere. Can also run out of bounds and back in bounds in another area.
Oh my god. Lappy is a stand. Alright, I might need the help of a guide for this one, Richard, so please have it ready. Let me give it the old college try first. I definitely know I'll need it for the third of these.
I remember I got through the first one and I was like, oh, that wasn't so bad. And then I got to the second and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I got to the third and I was like, all right, I think I'm about to head out.
Round 2, motherfucker.
I mean, what I will say is that you probably just want to sort of have the explanation because you get bonus for doing it in under the total number of moves. So, yes, move that bus all the way to the right.
Better?
Then push the bus above it to the right.
I know, Richie, I know. Don't worry.
And then, yeah, you want to get that, not that way, other way.
Really?
You want to push it to the right.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Oh, of course, because it's not meant to be on the orange thing, it's meant to be off.
Exactly.
So you're just clearing a route. There you go.
Okay, well, now I know why I had trouble with this. I only moved them in the direction that they were facing.
Oh.
So if they were up and down, I only moved them up and down. Oh god, I made it way more difficult for myself.
Oh, Tanner.
Holy crap, I could have done it so easily.
Alright, round 2 of this. This is probably where guides will come in handy here.
Definitely, because this is a minimum of 15 steps.
Yikes.
Let's see. It's been a while since we've done one of these, eh, Tom?
Hey. I've asked Helldragon about doing Unwound Future. He's just non-committal so far.
Lost Future.
You know damn well what I mean.
Yes, I do. Right, so you want to push the car in the bottom right-hand corner to the right.
Alright. Go on, get over there. Yeah.
You want to push the car on the bottom left up 2 spaces.
Alright. 1, 2.
You want to push the car that's on the yellow line down 1.
Right.
You then want to push that car right 2 spaces.
Righto.
You then want to pull the bottom left car down 2 spaces.
Okay.
And then you want to push it down into that bottom left corner.
Uh-huh.
I'm so mad. I can see how easy to do these now. I can't believe I got caught up like this.
Then get to the bottom and then push the big bus all the way to the left.
No, you got it. Yeah.
Then upper right corner, and so the van 2, so the left-hand van, you want to pull that down 2 spaces.
Right.
Then you want to, because you should be able to pull that van right.
Which one, mate?
Okay, push the van that you pulled down up a space.
And then I think you have to run into the space that's over there, and then pull it in. Because you can press B to bring back your Legion. Yeah, or do that.
Yeah, so then pull that into that slot. Then you want to push that one left 2 spaces. Pull the middle van up 1 space. Walk around the bottom of the 2 vans. And then pull that same van down 1.
Okay. Nope. You want to go down. Okay.
Then you want to push it right. And then you want to go into the far corner. Well, either or, get it into that right-hand side, and you're done.
Okay, there we go. Booyah!
We are so smart!
Wow, what is this amazing intellect that has just exploded forth from the HFC crew?
Oh, and the next one. Oh boy!
Yeah, buddy.
So the next one is 27 steps. And you can't get Efficiency Expert, but may take us a good 10 minutes.
Don't worry about it. This one I absolutely need a guide for. And it turns out, if you get the starting steps wrong, you're just not going to be able to do it, because it's a very particular puzzle.
Yes. I mean, it's generally the case with these sorts of things, isn't it?
Alrighty.
Okay. Right, so bottom right van up 2 spaces.
Okay. A 1. A 2.
Bottom car down to the... right down to the bottom.
Okay, you want to say the colour of the car as well, mate.
That's what I'm saying, car, van and bus.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, yeah. No, that makes sense.
Then you want to pull the bottom car to the right.
You got it.
Don't do it all the way yet. Then you want to pull the top car down to the bottom, he says.
Doo-ba-doo.
Okay, now I got it slightly wrong.
Richie, come on!
I'm sorry, right, pull it back up 1. And then push the bottom car to the left.
Okay.
Right, then stand in the yellow area and pull the bottom right van down 2 spaces.
And 2.
Then you want to push it down into the bottom.
You got it?
Then you want to pull the top right van down 2 spaces.
Okay.
And then push it all the way down into that corner.
Okay. You can just press the L2 or ZR whatever button to just recall your Legion. It's much easier.
The van that is top middle to the right and push it into the right hand corner.
Okay.
And then you want to pull it down to the bottom.
Okay.
Obviously pull and then push.
Yeah, for sure.
So then you want to stand in the spot just above the 2 cars.
Okay.
And you want to pull the van in the top left, right 3 spaces.
2, 3, yeah.
And then you want to push it right into the corner.
You got it.
I see how to solve this now. Alright, alright.
You want to pull the top car up 2 spaces.
The top car, right. Uno. Dos.
Then you want to push it left 2 spaces.
Okay. Left 2 spaces.
Then you want to pull the bottom car up 3 spaces and then push it into the right.
Sorry this is very blunt and step-by-step, guys, but it's the easiest way to do it when you're playing live.
Yep. So walk down to the right of the big bus. And then pull the left-hand car right 1 space.
Righto.
Okay, then you want to basically, I think, run your Legion round and push it right 1 space.
Push it right 1 space, okay.
Then obviously call it back and push it up. Then push it right.
Oh, yeah, I see it, I see it.
Then you want to pull the bus up as far as it'll go. And then push it left.
We got it, mate, we do it.
And we're done!
Yay! Fuck this puzzle. Thankfully, as per game rules everywhere, they do them in free, so there's no more to do, eh?
It's Jin's like, no, I could have done that in like a minute and a half.
If I still had my Arm Legion, which I don't. Right, where to next?
Just any of the vast number of missions that you can do.
Oh no. Alright, let's go get it over with.
I see it. It approaches.
In my restless dreams, I see it. How do you guys like motion controls? That wasn't rhetorical, it was an actual question.
It depends. Some games do it well, some do not. Some are fun, some are not.
See, I prefer my motion controls to be more in the realm of, like, Twilight Princess and Sonic and the Black Knight, where it is just a replacement for a button press, rather than this actual precision, good quality motion control stuff. I'm gonna say it, Wii Motion Plus is worse than the Wii.
Interesting. Alright, hopefully there's only one of these, because I can tell you now, I only did one of them when I was playing.
Yeah, there is indeed only one version of this mission. But the annoying thing is that you will have to use your legions throughout and not fall over.
Well, I'm telling you this now, Richie, I am going to fall over, and I don't really give a ha'penny jizz about it. They can accept this stuff or pay me overtime, you know what I mean?
I mean, obviously, you will have to use your arm legion to open the door, because that is a thing that needs doing.
Just getting a bit of a bicep workout going in.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully there are checkpoints throughout this, because otherwise, I mean, this would just be completely impossible.
Sir, you are in my way, and I clearly have boxes.
Yeah, but he's like, I'm looking for a thief here. It's a thief who stole boxes.
Okay, this is borderline impossible.
There is no way you're getting this through without dropping things. However, what you want to do is, if you redshift the cops who are obviously redshifting, blue shift the cops who are obviously redshifting, then even if you drop the boxes 4 or 5 times, you should still comfortably get the S rank, or at least you should still be able to get the S rank.
Balls. See, that was me just trying to get the redshift going here. Are you actually kidding me?
Backed up a little bit and just tapped your ankle.
Oh, bloody hell, bloody hell, bloody hell, bloody hell, bloody hell.
So if you are actually playing this game without motion controls, because of course you can actually play this with a GameCube controller. This game, in that case, you would have to use the C stick or whatever other, like the stick you use to control your Legion. You can also balance it with that. Also, the only problem is it is so finicky. It is honestly even worse. So I wouldn't recommend using the other stick to balance.
I have dropped these boxes so many times.
I know. Well, the least you can do is, save that guy, and at least then you'll get points. And my God, man!
How come he didn't drop his boxes? What are his arms made out of?
Just get to the end, Tom. Just get to the end.
Just there, it's just there!
Oh, thank goodness you brought this box of puppies that were training to be police dogs.
Oh, no! The rest? You'll do 4 at once there, too? Yeah, Not sure if it's efficient to drop all your boxes. That just strikes me as you trying to be efficient and ending up being lazy.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like when Mum brings home the groceries and you're like, I'm gonna take all of them at once.
Oh, that's enough of that bollocks.
Yeah, thankfully, I don't think, he says, tentatively, we have to do any of those types of missions ever again.
Nope, there is.
Oh, there is. Are there any in the actual main story, or is it in the kind of post-game?
It is in the main story, however, it is on the helipad, and the distance you walk is very short. It's more about doing a lot of small trips instead of one big one.
Yeah, no, I remember now. God damn it.
No, that one's fine.
Yeah, that one is way easier.
Where are you, Lappy? Where are you?
Somewhere.
Aha! Another one of these. What's up, Kay? I want to knock that guy with the box over. It's like flying kick. Oh my god, there's another one! There's multiple guys carrying boxes. Okay, I'm not doing anything here anyway. And use your Beast Legion to find as much helicopter scrap as possible. A helicopter, as we call it here in Australia. That accent was all over the place. And look alright, I'm traumatized from carrying boxes using motion controls.
You know, in the year 2074, all accents blend into one.
You may not be too far from the truth there.
Yep. Now, in this, you're going to want to get your iris on. But basically, you're trying to find dig spots, but also sort of these random blue spots that it's difficult to necessarily sort of do.
Well, don't mumble about it, Rich. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I mean, I think just let you do this one as you can, because it's a bit of a nightmare otherwise.
He's kind of got a mind of his own while he's searching for stuff. That's a bit annoying.
Yes, which isn't great.
Information display.
Dig that shit up. I wish you could pick up the red shift on your own without the Legion.
It'd be nice.
Keep it going. What's the S ranking for this, mate?
S plus rank is only gotten at 3,000 points.
Jesus.
So yeah, so in order to achieve it, you need to find all of these blue spots, but they don't really show up on the iris properly, and some of the others, they just sort of appear randomly. It's a bit of a nightmare. Oh, there's one.
Aha.
So yeah, basically you've got to find those. And achieving that, little bit of a nightmare.
That's cool.
So I think it's one of those of you do what you can.
Oh.
But don't worry if you don't do particularly well at this one.
Well, we'll see what I get.
I think the important thing is when the little sniffer meter appears on the Beast Legion's head, that means there's one in the area where you're around, and it's just a case of getting as close to it as possible.
No, go around. Bloody chairs. Aww. Not the best, but not the worst.
No.
And meanwhile, we're like, Kate, is there a reason you gave me an arbitrary time limit for this?
Don't want to drain police resources?
Please, we know they have unlimited of those.
I'm not happy about that.
Yeah, it's not a great mission, to be fair. But there's a somewhat fun blue case if you go to your right. So go back on yourself. And then you want to go across the road.
Okay.
And sort of in a nook to your right, should have to go across the barriers. Then in the corner there... Oh, she's gone. Right, that's helpful.
Right, Richie, what are you talking about?
So basically, you need to find Shizu hanging about.
Okay.
Actually, I saw her in the last mission. I think she's up in that corner where Tom was just facing a second ago.
Maybe. I know that she's in one of the corners. I think that's where I thought she was, but clearly, slightly different corner.
You know, Akira, if you were going to give me shit for that, I would have just turned off the game, I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, I guess that's a secret police area that I'm not allowed to go.
It's only for D rank police officers. We're too strong.
But I just got a D rank. No, it has to be 3 D ranks in a row, I'm afraid. Oh, there she is.
Ah, there we go. I was just in the wrong corner.
A real live ghost. Really? We're 8 chapters in and we're still believing in ghosts when it's obviously been chimeras coming through gates.
I really hope Astral Chain 2 comes out and the plot legitimately revolves around ghosts.
that would be great. I'm not going to poo-poo it before I've even tried it.
With this, we now need to go to the tunnel, through the tunnels to the 2nd floor.
Oh, cool. I don't think I ever went to the 2nd floor when I was playing this.
I think you would have done, because I think you have to go that way to continue the plot.
Oh, well. Maybe I just didn't see the bevy of stuff prepared for me, I suppose.
if you find the transport officer, there's a couple of them around here. I think it's the one with the drones there. He can just take you there by talking to him.
Ah, second level. Hold on tight.
I hope you have good grip strength.
Whee! It is implied that we had a fun flight up to the top floor, innit? I'm keeping Beast on standby just in case I see that fuck Lappy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fun bit. I think if you go to the right...
Sorry, I saw a thing of yellow and I panicked.
Okay, not quite. If you go back into the tunnels...
I am enjoying myself, Richard.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I mean, we're gonna have to go around all this area to get any sort of pickups anyway, so we might as well explore.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And there's stuff here that I enjoy.
Mm-hmm, and also there's another blue case, so...
Oh yeah, so there is. Dum-da-dum. Oh god, it's this fucker again. You can't be here. Parnassus? Here? Well then, it's a good opportunity to shut you down. Prepare yourself. Ah!
What type of damage can an artist do? What are you gonna do? Throw a pencil at us?
There we go. Just don't take down my graffiti, bro. It's just a stick woman with big boobs.
Right, so Pablo is not marked on the map, but he is in the tunnel that transitions from first floor to second floor in the southeast corner.
Well, this is what the Beast Legion's for.
It is indeed.
Go with the speed of somewhat light.
He's like, you know, Beast Legion takes a sniff and he's like, "Ruh-roh, smells like lead paint."
Hey guys, you're doing a bang up job cleaning up all this shit.
Imagine being on a police force and, like, your job is the guy that uses the hose robot.
I wonder if this is him.
If only he was labeled.
If only.
So you are probably going to need to ride the Beast Legion and tap ZL as soon as you get close to stun him and wrap him up, because he will be throwing smoke bombs at you.
Oh shit!
Did he really just use a smoke bomb on us?
Bro, out of the pocket, Sam. Let's go!
We've got to hurry or we'll lose him.
I am my own masterpiece, he screams. Oh, you hit him once.
Jesus. Really, Beast? What are you attacking exactly?
Apparently the garbage cans. He must smell some steak in there or something.
Seriously, he's right there. Getting a little bit annoying.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'll get him, don't worry.
I like his quotes, though. He's at least fun to chase.
Almost got ya.
Be nice if, you know, he just stood still for 5 seconds.
Ah, balls.
Or, you know, any of those cops that were walking, you know, in front of us, if they were to, you know, do their job and not just casually chit-chat.
Would be helpful, wouldn't it?
We live in dream, mate. We live in dream.
So the good news is, if you go back, he will be right there again.
Cool. Let's go. A few of those hits that I missed will probably be enough to take him.
I don't think you actually have to do damage too much to him. I think all you have to do is wrap him up.
Yes.
Like, even once. So I think the better thing to do would actually be, because at least this is how I did it, don't ride the Beast Legion, but simply run behind him with Arrow, and use Arrow's extended length to just get in front of him and then wrap around.
Okay.
That will probably work. I mean, I think that obviously this guide suggestion didn't quite work out, so
That's why you gotta use your common sense sometimes, Rich.
you're not wrong. Also, I think he was back. He was down.
This is where the first one was.
Yeah.
Yep, just down those stairs. I mean, how he got here back before us, I have no idea, but that's fine.
Why'd you... Oh, jeez. Why'd you return to the scene of the crime?
I know, it's how stupid do you have to be?
He's just like, lightning speed!
Oh, what a tool.
So, like, while you're running, you can extend out Arrow right here and try and get around him.
Balls. Gotcha!
Hey!
Like that, yep. Much easier than trying to get him with the beast there, because when you do a beast's attack there, he kind of spins in the air, which is a bit more difficult.
Oh, Graffiti Master complete. Alright, what else we got here? Let's go have a look.
It looks like his lightning speed was no match for Cop with a stand.
Where are you, Lappy? My lonesome ghost, where are you?
I mean, Lappy is purely random, so...
I'm just gonna see Lappy staring at me through a window or something. Not much happening here. Where's the rest? They are all over there.
There is also a third floor that has missions, so something to keep in mind.
Hello. Stunned officer. Lappy was right there behind me. Kind of turning this into a Lappy creepypasta, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, transport officer or something. Hello.
You can always find him through the drones.
Yeah.
So I think there's a blue one on the bridge, and then there's two of these red ones.
Okie-doke. Let's get some more training and see. This is the motion control sort of thing I don't mind.
This is the fun type.
Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Alright, let's do this ship. Take the shooting test.
But I didn't study for it.
Shablamzo. Shablimi.
Yep, remember to turn off the Legion while you're between shots so that you get your focus meter back.
And always go for the Lappies.
Could have sworn I did, but hey.
Yeah, it looked like you would have got it, but I don't know why you missed.
Because it moved ever so slightly.
Ah, Lappy hitboxes.
There we go. Balls. One target. Oh.
Make sure to get the exploding ones, because those give you big bonuses.
Big bonus, boys.
Although, obviously, I think that what you want to do is you want to basically wait until they are sort of, you've got more in the particular location, and then you use the bombs.
It's cool, mate. Don't worry about it.
So now would definitely be a good time to use that bomb.
Yeah. What's the top one for this, mate?
You need to get over 20,000 points.
Jeez.
Which, if I'm going to be honest, I think that we probably already missed our shot at that, but...
It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Big thing for this is getting those combos. And the best way I've found to get the combos for this is to actually not use the motion controls as much as using the right stick, because that lets you move around way faster, so you can kind of zip around and shoot them with it. It's tough because, like, with the control scheme we're using, it does not make it easy to actually fire and use the right stick, so I had to Tekken finger it.
Yeah.
But it is possible.
Yeah. And I mean, I think the other way, and it's exactly the same as basically any time that the arrow is used, if you can get away with not using the focus or only using it sparingly, then it will go a lot easier for you. So I think you can use that bomb now, and that should hopefully work.
Nice.
Oh,
Not as good as it could have been.
definitely not.
We still got our rare material code, though, so we'll take it.
Yeah, B. That's fine. I was kind of struggling with the motion controls there. I should have relied more on the stick than anything. Alas. Where are you, Lappy, you loathsome beast?
Well, actually, I think on the bridge there's, if you press A on the bridge on the corner, you get a reminisce there. You get to look down at it.
Ah, very nice.
And also there is another red mission up here.
It's all points at the end of the day, lads, and we've only got 1D so far, so...
Things were bad enough when it was just Chimeras. And now we've got Jenna to deal with too. Dad always used to say he was just exaggerating when he talked about saving the world. But if we work together, I know we can do it for real.
I saw someone moving light speed in the background there.
Oh, there goes Lappy.
Where? Where?
To the left. I think Lappy's probably gone by now.
Oh. Jesus.
But yeah, it's... Lappy appears as if from nowhere and then just pegs it. You're not going to do the red case that's literally just next door?
I'm literally looking for Lappy, mate.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Alright, Billy, what you got for me?
If I recall, this one's a bit of a strange one.
Yes, and it is a bit of a long one.
You're being a bit weird, Billy. Almost like you've got some ulterior motives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Other members of the Creator Character Guild. Garrett. Never trust anyone with like 2 points of alliteration in their name. Or just double repetition of letters. Well, that was fun.
Yes, so the major fun with this is that it's both a sneaking and a tailing mission.
Huh. I love both of those. I don't think the toilet is until we decide to continue the plot, is it?
You are correct. It is definitely in the next section and actually during one of the final mission bits of that particular section as well.
Okay, mate. This looks like it's going down into Zone 09. Or somewhere similar, perhaps. Oh.
Yeah, definitely don't look good.
Akira, can we get the file on Billy? What's his last name? His last name is Khan. Billy Khan! That's the guy from King of Fighters who has the sickle, and he does... Okay. It's because we're Rock Howard. It's okay. Don't worry, guys.
You're preaching to entirely the wrong audience here, mate.
I know.
Yes, I am tailing you, because you're a policeman and you're meant to be doing your fucking job. Oh, alright. We need some kind of neuron internal affairs. Alright, I guess that's us, really.
Basically, at this point, yeah.
You know, the perp's not a cop, but he does have a sus al.
What?
He has a suspicious alibi.
You're off your game today, something fierce, Tanner.
That was a Persona reference.
Again, you're preaching to the wrong people here.
Maybe I'm preaching to the audience.
We don't have an audience, don't give us that shit. Alright, so we gotta stop a deal from going down. You got it. Do you reckon I should go above or below?
You want to go right through 2 gates, it says.
Okay.
And then there's a guard that you will need to stealth bind just there.
Nice. I didn't even realise you could do that.
I remember you can get that in the earlier tailing missions, but it's difficult because you have to be going across the rafters, and that whole thing is a little bit difficult.
Alright, what next, Richie?
Well, I think you've got to go to the... You might be alright for a bit.
Richie, in stealth, you need to be quicker.
Well, as long as you're sort of just tailing him fine here.
I'd stay behind the gate there. He's turning.
Oh, that was close.
He's like, I could have swore I just saw Rock Howard there, but it's okay.
In bright red, no less.
Pretty much, I like to just stay behind it until it's like, okay, I know I'm safe.
So yeah, you do just have to be very careful during this particular section.
I'd wrap that guy as he's coming down, yeah. Buddy, please move. Please, please move. There we go.
So good job, he can't see stands and whatnot. Oh, guy I'm tailing, you're a bit of a moron, aren't you?
He didn't see the barrier field fly out of that dude's ass.
Now you are going to want to get the guy. There's a guard on the left, just there.
Why is it so hard to... There you go. Ah.
He didn't see you pass the boxes, we're Gucci.
Keep it real, Tom. Keep it real. Real stupid.
So I think there's 2 guards near the last structure that you will need to sort out.
You got it.
Fire Call, they have a pretty easy sort of pattern where you can wrap up one and then run past the other. Just make sure to put on your iris to see the other one through it. Yeah, now just give him the old Alabama reach around.
Don't like that, Tanner.
Iris, shut down.
And, yeah, then basically good. You just need to go down the ladder.
It's like you descend the ladder too fast and just fall on his head.
God, where are you going? The moon? Where were you?
She's like, what? Haven't we finished stealth training with the police. You should be undetectable.
Well, she was taking out people on the rafters, clearly.
We should be able to find Billy just over there.
What's up, Billy?
So yeah, no more sneaking now.
Nice.
Instead, we get to fight.
Oh, it's nothing like taking down a corrupt cop. Speaking of warm and fuzzy, they took Hot Fuzz off of Netflix, those fuckers.
What? The bastards.
I wanted to watch it the other day as well. Alright.
Eavesdrop first.
Eavesdrop. Okay. You got it. You got it. You got it. You sure nobody was doing stealth behind you? Samir, can you guys sense a ghost? Shut up, Derek. No one listens to Derek, the psychic cop. Oh, I guess they're buying Blue Evolve from the Hermits.
Probably.
Right.
Just imagine someone, walking by a box that says tools, opening it up and finding guns and going, yep, that looks about right.
Well, how good is a tool, isn't it?
For a police officer, it is.
3 days from now, the plan trademark. Yep, we have the evidence. Now it's time to kick some ass. I ain't going back to jail.
They don't let us wear our cool bodysuits there.
Really don't play that shit, Garrett. There's just me in another timeline right here. Oh yeah, action shot. There was a space there where I can grab it and use it for a thumbnail. I likes that shit. Where are you?
Get on that, Legion. Oh, well, actually, you don't even need to. But if you want to get the S+ rank, then you need to use a lot of variety during this fight.
You got it.
You can't spell variety without Ora Ora Rush. You should do a beast tornado. That's your spin the stick with the call button.
I'm trying to, but it's not working, damn it. I'll get him. There's more scum here. Oh, what a pain in my hermit ass. I don't think they're going to do that, Summer.
No, neither do I.
Oh my Jesus. This is like the Riot Squad Legion right here.
I mean, it looks like it gives you a big armor.
It's kind of hard to tell what's going on.
Stuff is happening, and that's a good thing in a Platinum game.
And I mean, as long as it looks cool, it doesn't really matter.
That's pretty much what they grade you on. It's like, it's not fighting efficiently, it's just doing as much cool stuff that Platinum programmed as you can.
Come on. Get up. I mean, beating up tied suspects, I'm not really a fan of, but hey, whatever gets the job done.
It's okay, they're proven guilty. We got them speaking. Didn't record it or anything, but we got it.
All this biting satirical commentary.
I keep switching it out, Tom, keep switching it out.
Well, from the looks of things, I think these are the last two folks here.
So they do keep throwing smoke bombs, and I actually think if you wear the gas mask accessory that you got in the chapter, I think it does actually block them out. Because I remember when we were chasing the one guy who was throwing the smoke bombs, they didn't affect me. So I think it actually is one of the few parts that actually affects you for gameplay.
Oh.
How about that? I was beating up the entire corrupt part of the precinct and a good portion of Zone 09, so I think it's time for lunch. So I guess Billy and Garrett came from Zone 09 and they couldn't leave their home behind. Well, Garrett couldn't anyway. You're gonna tear down the wall of Boston, say? That's insane. You're insane, Garrett. Just wait till Season 3, you bitch.
We all know the status quo must be maintained.
Oh, we picked just the perfect time to play a cop-based game.
We really did.
Well, at least there's Spyro. I don't think there's any police in there, just military with Sergeant Bird.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, you have got secret agents.
I also have some good news, Tom.
Uh-huh.
Hot Fuzz is on Canadian Netflix.
That doesn't make it better, Tanner.
Well, if you use NordVPN, or whatever other one that anyone gets a sponsorship for. We don't have one. Maybe one day.
Yeah. We are not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
God, I would jump on that, though. Have you seen how much money you get?
Clearly not, Tanner, otherwise I would be on that shit faster than shit on a Sunday.
It is, okay, I'm gonna say it out loud because it needs to be said. Doing a video with Raid Shadow Legends gets you, for no downloads required, $8,000.
Holy shit!
No wonder people take it. That's without needing to do any, like, because normally it's for sponsor deals, it's however much people download it. They're like, upfront, 8,000. Give us a 60-second thing in your video. Like, yeah, there's a reason people take it.
Oh, well, enough about money and lack thereof. I have a Patreon and I'm all good with that. Where are you, Lappy? I need Lappy in my life.
Yeah, so basically what I'd suggest doing is if you run all the way down to the bottom floor.
Uh-huh.
Because obviously we have got one other blue case that we can deal with. Actually, I think maybe two.
I think it's the second reminiscing one, because we did reminiscence 1 and 3.
No.
No? Okay, well, never mind.
There is that one that we have to deal with. But no, it's the picture perfect. So I think if you run back down, so go all the way down through the tunnels down to the bottom.
Right.
And hopefully at some point on the way, we'll see a civilian walking away from us and dropping an item.
Come on, Lappy, where are you?
Or run into Lappy. I mean, either of those would be helpful right now.
I feel like I'm gonna get jumped.
I think us, out of every type of citizen in this world, has the least bit of worry about that.
Yeah, I guess.
You're gonna jump me? Stand cop? Out of everyone on the Ark, you're gonna jump stand cop.
Well, you know, we all drew straws, and I drew the short one, so...
if you try and find Shizu again.
Okay. Is she like key to triggering Lappy or something?
No, not to triggering Lappy, but to triggering the blue case that's not on the map. Okay, right. So if we go to the right, maybe.
Like, when you say right, what do you mean, Richard?
Right from here. Can we get into that tunnel?
I think it's still blocked off by police tape.
Right, okay, so now run to the other tunnel and sort of head towards upstairs. And hopefully doing this will trigger it. If not, I've got no frecking clue.
If not, well, that's what edits are for.
Oh, civilian, there we go, that's what we wanted.
Huh. It's a ghost.
No such things exist.
Chimeras, though. Perfectly fine. Whoa, Nelly. He dropped an important file. He must be a businessman ghost. Ah, the rarest type.
It's like, what is it, Shizu? It's a list of fictional marine biologists.
Ah, I see.
They keep trying to remove Jotaro Kujo from it.
What? Shizu, why do they hire you on staff? Your niche seems very niche.
It's really very niche.
And 1 out of every 10 cases involves ghosts, I guess. Thank you, I will take this. Ah. Why does it not look like me and Akira?
Well, who knows?
It was before the hair dye.
That's even worse! Okay, so there's a mission here where we have to basically recreate the photo, I guess?
Not recreate it, but you need to find the spot where that photo was taken.
I see that thing that I need to shoot, don't worry.
Good, because I was slightly worried that you hadn't.
It's like you shoot it down and it was a grenade on the wall.
Oh no!
Shizu, no!
It's alright, she actually wanted to become a ghost, so... Okay, so I saw the word rally and then there was a pagoda, so...
Yep, so if you head back upstairs... and to the bridge that looks across the street...
Okay.
You want to look up into the east to see the pagoda. Once you see the pagoda, then you know to take a picture.
I heard someone running, but I'm not sure if that was me or Akira.
Or a ghost.
Possibly. I'm just paranoid, really.
Well, it's because Lappy could literally show up anywhere and at any time.
Okay, so... Aha!
There it is.
There we go. Is there a ghost in this one? Use your psychic ghost powers, Akira. Gonna have a zoom call. Oh no, she just came over. That's fine. I like the personal touch with these mediums.
And it's really helpful, isn't it?
It's also nice to know that, you know, the short booty shorts was not just Akira's sort of thing. It is standard issue for Neuron females to wear.
Well, that's what you get when your fashion supplier is Hideki Kamiya. Just fucking move you, Akira, you superstitious bitch. 4, you say? Okay.
That one is near where Alan was.
Fair enough, mate. I remember his stink. I can smell it from here. Are you plotting something, Shizu?
She could be. She very well could be.
You just look on the ground beside her and she's writing on a piece of paper called the Make Police Ghosts plan.
Oh, no.
It's like, are we trying to make ghosts at our police or make the police into ghosts?
Could be either or, mate. Either or. Alright. Lappy, where are you?
Yeah, I have to say...
Ah!
I saw him.
Get on the Beast Legion and run! No!
Motherfucker.
It's like a cryptid sighting.
Kind of. So, where's he going to come out now, then?
Could be literally anywhere.
Not a fan of this.
No, so that's what I'm saying. Just go finish off this particular blue case, because you could technically be here for hours chasing down Lappy.
What's this blue thing here?
That is another one of the reminiscence ones.
Hey, remember how Dad used to bring us here all the time as kids?
I always wanted to go to Largest Burger, but he said we didn't have the money.
Fumbling with bags full of burgers and trying not to drop them.
Bags?
You know, we should bring Jin and Alicia around here once things calm down.
Yeah, I think this is the last reminiscence one.
Okay. So we used to go to a burger joint, that's good.
It's helpful to know, isn't it?
I'm getting paranoid now about not being able to find Lappy.
Well, if we can't find Lappy, we can't find Lappy. Like, it's... I think it's probably one of the toughest blue cases to get.
From what I'm reading here, apparently the easiest place to find Lappy is just on the ground floor at the start of the mission. That people are saying that's the easiest place to find them.
Makes sense. I mean, I suppose it helps that it is a big area.
Was this where... No, this isn't where Alan did the thing.
No, you've got to go through the garage, I want to say.
Yes, yeah, he's in like the other section. It's broken in half by the bridge there.
So if I were to see Lappy, what would I have to do to get him to stop?
Run up and talk to Lappy.
Okay.
So I think you could just mash A while you're on the Beast Legion. That should work.
Yes. So, you need to take a photo starting on the south side of the street so you can get most of the neon lights in the shot. Oh, I think that might do it.
There we go.
Hey! As I said, ridiculously finicky.
She's like, can you show me the pictures? And we're like shuffling through 50 of them.
That's the future, so we'd have to wait to get them developed.
Thankfully, we do not need to take any more photos. That is it.
Fucking good. Because we're not even into the meat of the mission yet. Yeah, that's a ghost, alright. The person who died was going to be married? Shizu. I'm gonna have to talk to Yosef about this, because you should be out there solving crimes, really.
I mean, I agree, but I mean, hey, if this is what makes you happy,
No, it's not. When you're doing your job, it's not about being happy. It's about doing your fucking job.
You're not wrong.
I hate that line. You know, if monsters from another dimension aren't too weird, ghosts must exist. It doesn't work that way.
Not really. Okay, well, good luck with that. Can we move on now?
Yes, we can. So basically, the only thing that's left is Lappy, but obviously Lappy is entirely dependent on if we find Lappy. So I would say just move on, because finding Lappy's a nightmare.
I'm gonna run up there on my own just to see if I can prompt Lappy to come out and play, but I doubt it's gonna happen.
We will keep our eyes open for a flash of yellow.
And pray.
That's a dead end again, Tom.
Lappy, 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 Lappy!
Oh, there! Okay, yeah.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! Oh my god! Thank god you picked up that dead end!
Oh. A second later, either way, we wouldn't have got him. Oh my god, you cryptid son of a bitch. I'm gonna answer all your questions.
Yeah, thankfully, I have the answers.
Sure thing. I'm not pressing that second one. No way, no how. Lappy's Ultra Quiz, let's do this. How are you so fast, Marie? I know in the base you use the, fire escape, but this is ridiculous. Okay, let's do this. Quiz time, partner. Question 1.
What do you call it when a person gets too corrupted and, well... Oh, wait a minute.
Well, when they become an aberration, they go chimeric.
Let's double check just in case.
That quiz lies to me. Redshift.
Yay! It's a good job we double checked that, because I was wrong there. How many monitors does he have at his desk? Oh, come on!
I think he has 3.
Richie, is that correct?
I have a guide open also, don't worry.
Yay!
Hey, you got there quicker than I did.
Well, maybe be quicker in future, Richie. I'm starting to get a little bit pissed off now.
Ah!
That's right. Anton, bitch. It is Rastner's, I believe.
It is.
Question 4. There's a lot of these fuckers. Lee Fag is a woman with few words, but tells everyone she meets about her favourite food. What is it?
Steak.
For steak. This question, or this prize rather, better be worth it, Lappy. What floor of Police HQ holds the command room? I think it's B2.
Tis.
Because all the others are wrong.
Very wrong.
What colour was the stray cat that Marie found? It was a calico, I think.
I will. There's a lot of questions about cats. It was a calico.
Bueno. Question 7. Oh, it's the Hermitomatic.
Yes.
Oh, fuck!
God damn it. Oh well, thankfully you only need 18 to get S+, so... Dr. Joseph Calvert.
I got it. Do you mind? We're in a super secret Lappy quiz here. Just a close friend. Question 10. Which of these landmarks is not in Central City? The lion statue, I think.
I will double check.
Yes, it is the lion statue.
What year is it now? 2068?
It is 2078.
Yes.
So yeah, this quiz is hard. 19.
Just gonna say. Question 13. Oh boy.
Date construction 7/23/2043.
Oh, God. Richie.
There were two 7/23s. She's 32.
Don't think I was actually paying attention to this.
The answer is Brenda.
You got it.
It makes sense. She looks the lightest, too.
This one I actually don't know.
The answer is Vendor 3.
Maison Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Axe mode.
I wish there was an axe mode.
That'd be rad.
I think they were a medic.
Let's double check. It is a civilian, actually.
Final question. She uses an arrow legion, I think.
I agree, but let's just double check. Oh, that's hilarious. That one isn't in this list.
Yeah, I'm looking at the same list and it's not there. It is arrow. She uses arrow.
It's definitely Arrow.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's interesting. Neither of the two lists that I had up were actually fully correct. That's helpful.
What do we get? Oh, a fursuit. Thanks, Lappy.
Who's little Shohei? What?
Someone who helped them design the quiz.
Ah, okay, I see. Must have missed that. Just a name thrown out at me.
Right, we're done, so let's go.
Yes.
So sadly, as soon as you finish the quiz, Lappy seems to just go off, meaning that now you cannot get the order to take a picture of them. So, gotta do this mission again in New Game Plus to get that!
Well, I mean, you don't have to do New Game Plus, so you can just do it on the next file.
That's true.
Oh, I'm kind of aching to fight some chimeras now, honestly.
Well, thankfully, that's basically what we get for the rest of the mission.
Coolio.
Not exactly. There's at least one other major thing that I know we have to do.
Well, yes.
But it's your call.
They'll be fine.
Okay, let's head for the roof.
Akira, there's plenty of space. Could you take a corner or something, please? I'm feeling claustrophobic here.
She's woman-splaining to you.
I know perfectly well how my legion works, thank you. Do. More lost souls in need of my help. Stand a little bit away so I don't trigger the talkie-talkie process.
Yes, we do not want to be conversing with these people, we just want to blue shift.
We shall suckle the redness out of them.
That's good, suckle. Oh, knuckle and fuckle suckle. Alright, moving on.
Now, before you head up to the helipad, as soon as you see a line that goes sort of past police tape, and if you hear a dog barking...
I do.
Then you want to follow the structure around to where the dog is,
Okay.
and send a legion out near where the dog is barking.
Oh, it's a gate, of course.
Of course it's a gate.
So, does this mean that the dogs can sniff out chimeras? If so, maybe we should have a lot more of them around.
Maybe, maybe. Oh, you love to see it.
It's a lot of damage you did there.
Come on.
Also, there are a lot of enemies in this, because you've got 6 infantry, then you've got a round of 6 hawks, then you get a round of 8 frogs, and then you get a round of 8 mutts.
Jeez.
So, you wanted combat.
Oh, it stimulated my brain. I feel like I'm alive again, honestly.
Because, you know, cops are known for attacking rather than solving crimes.
Thank you. Yes.
We're gonna keep this trainer roll until it's done.
I prefer... You wouldn't, honestly, at this point.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna punch! Gotta keep those points high.
So while we're doing a bit of combat, would you like to hear an interesting bit of Platinum Games trivia?
Sure, mate.
So, in the recently released Wonderful 101 remaster, they have officially changed the name of the difficulties so that now it does say Platinum Standard for the regular one, making it sound like that's kind of what they're going to go forward with as, you know, the Platinum Standard difficulty. Because if I recall, this was the first game that used that term. And it seems like going forward they're going to stick with that, which makes sense, because we've played enough Platinum games to sort of know that's what a Platinum Standard is.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of Platinum Standard before this, so you're probably right.
And honestly, it makes so much more sense. I think they're going to have an interesting time when it comes to Bayonetta 3, if only because the way that difficult... Well, actually, no, in the first game I think it was normal, hard, non-stop infinite climax mode, but in Bayonetta 2 it was different modes of climax. So it was first climax, second climax, third climax, non-stop infinite climax, I think.
Which is the best difficulty name for a mode ever. I love it.
I know, it's great. Although I will say that the only version of the game that I've ever played non-stop infinite climax mode on was Bayonetta 2, and that's just because it is a lot easier to deal with. And that's because you get to, one, use items and, well, as long as you're not really bothering too much about getting penalised, but also because there are certain characters that you get in Bayonetta 2 that you can play as, who really do make life a hell of a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly coming towards you. So I think this will be the last round coming up.
No, we've got frogs and then mutts.
Bloody hell.
Would you say these are frogs? I always took these more as just slime-looking dudes, but I guess they're kind of frog-like.
They're froggy slime monsters. This guide calls them frogs. Which, I mean, it makes sense. They've got froggy eyes and the sort of arms look vaguely froggish, but they are more slimy goo monsters.
You know, is it really a video game if there's no slime monster? Like, let's be real.
No,
You're not wrong.
I don't think so. No. Oh, this paralyzing slime is getting right on my tits.
Now, Tom, we're not playing that type of game.
Heyo. Nice.
It is also kind of nice to be in a big combat mission here with our sister helping out with the combat. I mean, the amount she does is negligible, but it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh boy. Doggo v dog.
In the words of the Baja Men, who let the dogs out? Who?
The guy with access to the dogs, I would imagine.
You know, as a kid, I never realized that they were not meant to be literal dogs.
Yep, they are in fact ugly women, so...
Oh, see, that's different from what I heard also. We could spend time analyzing the deep meanings behind the Baja Men's who let the dogs out, or we could play a platinum game.
Yeah, we could actually do the thing we've come here to do today. I wonder if they're still producing and whatnot.
Well, I had, back when, I think it was the Rugrats movie that used that song, my family bought me the Baja Men CD there. They actually have a lot of tracks, and there's some really good ones on there that are not Who Let the Dogs Out. So they have at least more going on, but when was the last time they've done anything? Apparently, it says years active, 1977 to present.
Wow.
So...
Well, in April 2019, they released a new single called Let's Go.
In 2018, they joined a group called Our Last Night for a metal cover of their hit song Who Let the Dogs Out.
Nice.
Amazing.
Yep, that feels like an S+ to me.
And there's, funnily enough, another mission that we can do before we head up to the helipad. Basically, there's a ladder that you need to shoot down somewhere around here, I think.
It's the same one as last time, I would think.
Brilliant. So what you need to do is you need to chain jump across to, I think, the structure behind you. And then somewhere along here, a gate appears.
Yay. Alright, let's go. Whee! I see.
So we had a big combat one, and now it's time for more of a platforming-focused one.
Well, since I've already got him out. Nice.
I think you could also use the sword ability to just slash them all in 2 lines there, but hey, you know what? Whatever works. This game gives you choices.
Yeah. Anything around here? Bit of a cheeky look, so it is. Not to my knowledge. Richie, do we have the location of the golden slime?
We do, as long as you know it's accurate. I believe it is in the final goo place.
The final goo place.
Like, I'm pretty sure that it is towards the latter stages of this.
You got it.
Not this particular mission, but yeah, last stages of the file.
Back when I was in high school, that's what I called my bedroom, the final goo place.
Oh, Tanner.
It was a lonely time.
Yeah. Can't imagine why. Well, I'm sorry, but if you spoke more in this part, I wouldn't be degrading you right now. Just saying. God damn it. Oh, I get it there. Come on, Arrow. Breaking my balls here.
I will say, pulling these things are a bit finicky, because it does feel like randomly they get dislocated from your chain. The best way I found is just to try and stick real close to it and focus more on just walking without pulling your Legion, and they'll kind of pull it and walk beside you. That's at least how I got through some of the harder stuff with that.
Alright, we gotta do a bit of this, a bit of that.
Yeah, this is very much puzzly based.
Don't touch the pizza sauce, you'll regret it.
They put a little bit too much cilantro in there. You know, we got that gene that makes cilantro taste like soap, so we don't want to touch it.
Huh. I don't think I've ever had cilantro.
Yeah, so cilantro's weird because literally some people, like, will eat it and it will taste like soap and they say it's the grossest thing ever, but then other people who are genetically superior will say it tastes good. So if you tasted cilantro and you think it's okay, then congratulations, you are evolutionarily better than everyone else.
You freak. Look at you! Liking things. I don't know. Can I please? Thank you.
So you do have to be careful because they do go away after a while. So you have to make sure that if it starts blinking, go over there and make sure you at least touch it again.
Righto. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Much easier. Ah, bless up.
Moving on up.
Not entirely sure what's even in here worth looking for and whatnot, but hey, we're here, so...
Well, it's basically just another fight, but...
Motherfucker, I'm bringing out the big guns!
It's a good shout, because I think that these are slightly upgraded enemies.
Ha! Doesn't look like it.
I mean, they're gonna go down all the same.
I mean, not much can handle dogs spinning rapidly.
Let's be honest, if like a dog on a chain came to you at blinding speed, would you be able to take it?
Well, if it just came at me straight on, that'd be one thing. But if it came at me straight on and then proceeded to spin vertically over and over, I wouldn't be able to handle that at all.
There you go. And that's all she wrote. Oh. Here's the upgrade.
So this is... Callisto.
Gotta get a pick, why not?
It's a good shout. So Callisto was a nymph, or the daughter of King Lacan, one of the followers of Artemis.
Makes sense for a bow user. Artemis used bows quite a bit. Goddess of the hunt.
Although the story of Callisto gets a little bit dark. So according to some writers, Zeus transformed himself into the figure of Artemis to lure Callisto and rape her. She became pregnant, and when this was discovered, she was expelled from Artemis' group, after which a furious Hera, the wife of Zeus, transformed her into a bear. Later, just as she was about to be killed by her son when he was hunting, she was set among the stars as Ursa Major. So she became the bear mother of the Arcadians.
Because remember, Artemis was also the goddess of virginity, so if that suddenly went away, nope, can't follow that anymore.
No.
You know, really, Artemis is the patron god of Sony fans, you know, what with using a bow and arrow and being a virgin.
Oh, wow. Didn't expect that kind of source, Tanner. Where's that coming from?
Pre-order The Last of Us 2, now at GameStop.
Jesus Christ, are you trying to get me cancelled?
Hey, it's me saying it, it's okay.
Yeah, but you're part of the group, mate.
Fair enough.
Jesus Christ. Still haven't played up that book. Yeah. Well, at least we're free to move on now. Whee!
I just really want, you know, us to get, like, Flood from Mario Sunshine as a legion and just spray it at that wall over there.
Man, like a goopy piranha plant comes out. Yeah, it's all the rage.
thought you'd never show up.
Yeah, sorry, we were chasing ghosts and Lappy.
Surprisingly, Lappy was harder than the ghost.
Now that you're here, I want you two to start with the corridor towards the back.
Okay, we'll go there, but first there's a lot to mop up here.
Yeah, there's a grand total of, I think, 4 missions that we can do up here.
One in each corner.
But 2 of them are battles, 2 of them are just wrapping up gates.
That's cool. There we go.
Just as you get more skills, it just takes, you know, fighting these really basic enemies, it just makes them more fun, because you can just be like, well, how am I going to style on you now? What am I going to do that looks cool?
Get knocked around, I guess, judging by this battle.
It's like, you're not much of a threat for damage, you're just more of a, how many things can I do to you that look stylish?
He didn't even get to touch the ground until he was warped there for his death animation.
He's getting up, he's like, well, at least I can get back to my feet, and you immediately wrap him there.
Whew. Round 2.
We got a larger lad, though honestly he's not much of a problem with 2 Legion users.
Not really, no.
No, I mean, this pretty simple mission in the whole.
He's like, I brought my shield, and then you just punch it and break it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Get over there. Specifically over there.
Ah, that's pretty cool. That's a good counter.
Yeah. You motherfucker.
While we fight, I actually found a list of some of the different point value bonuses for getting S ranks. Might be something interesting to look at here. So some of them are stuff like headshot. Get 3 headshots in a battle, so you get up to 600 points for that. So every time you do it, you get 200 points, up to 600. So if you go into arrow and pop a dude in the head a couple times, that's some free points there. There's one called Medicine Master, which is using any 3 healing items that are medicine, so 500 points there. Some of them are stuff where it's like, this sounds like it's easy to kind of do in a fight, then there's others that don't sound easy at all, like Standing Strong. Don't dodge for the whole fight.
Oh!
Yeah, not gonna be doing that, thank you. I like not being hit.
Yeah, one of the easy ways to get points is called Multiple Legions, which is pretty much, as soon as you kill a Legion, switch off to another one. That will give you 1,000 points right there. So just as soon as you do it, switch it up. If you do it 3 times in a row, you get 500 points. You can do it twice. There's a ton for doing sync attacks. There's a ton for doing multi-binds, perfect calls. There's also some more interesting ones, like kill 2 enemies at the same time. You can get 1,000 points for that. The big thing is it talks about the time bonus. So you want to try and do it in a good amount of time there. So you nearly got this dude.
He's a sturdy one, no mistake. Oh, yeah. So many gene codes. I'm helping.
She's like, okay, are we good to go? Okay.
Nice.
Perfection.
Alrighty. Next one is here.
There's actually a couple of interesting point bonuses that you get for bad things, as little, like, you know, when you make a mistake-o. One of them is, you'll get this almost every time. It's called Sloppy Strikes. So this says you can basically never avoid it. It's for getting more than 5 missed swings in a battle, which is like, yeah, you're gonna miss swings. That's normal. There's one called Faulty Footwork, so get hit while dodging. It says, again, you'll probably get this one just in a regular battle. But then there's one called Taking It Easy. And it's basically, if you stand still and do nothing long enough in a battle, you get 300 bonus points. And if you take a really, really, really long time working on a case, you get one called Working Overtime. So, while there's bonuses for doing it quickly, there's a small bonus for taking a really long time.
Nice.
It's one of those weird things.
Good job. Good jobs all around. Aha. Yeah, don't worry, I'll deal with this one as well.
Look at all this equipment they set up only for you to go in there, do some stuff, and just hop out, and it's like, okay, yeah, finished up. And they're like, but we brought up all this equipment!
Oh my god, 2?
2.
Alright, it's ass whopping time.
So this particular gate, you get 2 Diomedes, 4 hooks and an halo, and then 1 Diomedes and 2 halos.
I'm gonna be real, I don't remember what any of their names are.
Neither do I.
Like, if you said 2 samurai dudes, 2 turnip heads, then I'd be like, yep, I get that. But if you're giving me these fancy Greek names, I can't help you much there.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the only reason that I'm saying that is because that's what the guide's saying, and I'm just like, yep, I have no idea who those are either. But there's very few games where I actively remember what the enemies are called. I remember a lot of the Bayonetta enemy names. I'm pretty sure I remember a lot of the Wonderful 101 enemy names. Just because they're fun, because it's like Geddy Dugar and Geth Waxe and all sorts of random nonsense like that.
Well, the nice thing about Bayonetta is, one, they're the actual names of angels, and they actually, like, the more powerful they are, the more their names go up in power. So it's pretty easy to remember those ones, just be like, alright, like, what type of angel is this on the sphere? Because it's the real names of angels. Man, let me tell you, when I had to teach kids religion and we got to the part where I'm teaching them about all the different types of angels, and I'm reading this list and I'm just like, God, I fought all of these in Bayonetta. It was kinda sick.
Get over there. You silly goose.
And the hilarious thing is that the angels in Bayonetta are probably more accurate to the biblical descriptions of them than most things you end up with.
Oh, for sure. No, there's been a number of textbooks that I've seen that use screenshots from Bayonetta as representations of the angels, because they're like, yeah, most of the time, you don't get the real pictures of angels, but when you do, you get stuff like this.
Nice. Is he coming back down?
I think he went so high up he had to be brought back by the game itself.
Ah. Get him. Man, in my initial run, I wasn't using, like, the chain pull at all to get into some aerial combat. You can imagine how this battle went.
It went putting on blaster mode and pressing the attack button a lot.
Yeah. I wanted that to happen. I wanted to be on fire.
Of course you did, Tom. Of course you did.
There we go.
I do kind of like these chapters here where it's like, it is waves of combat, but at the same time you're like traveling to new areas. It's like a traveling stage in Smash Bros, except good.
Is there any traveling stages you like, Tanner?
I actually do like them quite a bit. I am a Pac-Land apologist.
Ooh. Oh no. Like, I could forgive you if you're going for, like, Rainbow Ride or something.
See, and I hate Rainbow Ride.
Ah, no, see, I quite enjoy Rainbow Ride, if only just because I just like the music, and when you're on the ship.
I think one of my problems with it is just the fact that it is Mario 64 with melee graphics, which is not how I remember Mario 64.
Yeah.
So I much prefer, like, one of my favorite Mario stages is the N64 Mushroom Kingdom one, where it's, or not the Mushroom Kingdom, but the Peach's Castle one there, where it's like, it is the Mario 64 graphics, and it's like, that's real good. But that's why I like Pac-Land a lot, is because it's just the original Pac-Land, like half that game that you just get to play as a level. Alright, speaking of, if Astral Chain were to get a level in Smash, where would we put it?
Probably Neuron HQ, honestly.
Yeah, I think in terms of what would be the most visually interesting and enjoyable, it would be Neuron HQ. In terms of what would technically make the most sense, it would be the Astral Plane.
Alright, so hear me out.
What you could have is Neuron HQ merging into the Astral Plane and merging out, because we have got levels like that.
That's what I was gonna say, where if you start in, like, say, the training room at the HQ, and then a gate opens up, and now you're in the frame rate dimension, right? Because then you'd go between them, right? Right? That'd be pretty cool. Heck, maybe it'll be you have to go through the portal, or else you'll die because you'll be out of the transition. Something like that.
Be pretty cool.
I mean, it'd be not competitive at all, and, you know, the fans of the franchise would say it's a terrible stage, but I would think it's neat.
Oh, you're just picking all kinds of fights today, aren't you, Tanner?
I'm in a bit of a mood, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking noticed. Get your shit together. I know you laugh, Richie, because I'm mad at you as well.
Yeah.
Ironic, this chapter is called Peace.
I know! And we came in, we're just like, oh yeah, this is a lovely, easy, nice, peaceful chapter. And yet, snark, frustration, and also a running time that is, depending on how quickly sort of the final few missions go, potentially getting close to that endgame territory again.
God, these enemies are annoying.
Does do a spinning bird kick from Chun-Li, though, which is kind of cool. And it makes sense, because they're like birds.
Why are you locked on all the way over there?
Just a reminder. Just being like, hey, forget this guy?
Alrighty, one more.
And he's pretty nearly dead.
Shouldn't be too much. And I mean, our sibling has the Arrow Legion, so you think she'd be, you know, good at sniping and stuff.
Alright, what do I get for that? Undeserved, but I'll take it.
Well, you did a lot of stuff.
Gate disposal!
I'll do it.
Well, I mean, at this point, you have basically gotten every single mission, so you might as well do the rest of them.
Instead of shooting it, why don't you... I know one of yours has the auto chainbind attack, the skill there. You might as well... I think you could maybe use that one.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah! Nice and simple. So, what I want you to do is get the Beast Legion out. Actually, no, never mind. Tell a lie. Don't get the Beast Legion out, but you should be able to see some AC units that you can chain jump to.
Ah, yes.
Before you go down the ladder.
Just over there?
Yes.
So, over here.
You want to get onto the larger structure. Big structure there. And you want to analyze that. And then obviously you want to follow the goop.
Follow the goop. Da-da-da-da. There we go.
This level has a lot of gates. There's just it feels like this chapter out of everything is just a lot of stuff to do. I may make the argument, now this might be heretical, but this is my least favorite chapter of the game, honestly.
I would say 7 is that for me.
I think I would probably agree, just because I remember suffering more through 7 rather than 8. Like, 8's more bitty, but it feels like there's sort of more to do, even though it's sort of more of a calm down chapter. Also, to be fair, we get something really, really cool at the end of this file, so...
That is true. See, this was actually the chapter that made me stop playing, and I think what it was is I was so much like I just wanted to continue with the story, and whenever I'd walk, it'd be like, you found another gate, you found another gate, here's a minigame. I'm like, I just want the Axe Legion, and it made me put down the game for a little bit, but then I was happy to come back, complete it, and just be like, oh yeah, it's all up from here.
Oh, he's ice. Okay, well, I was trying to take a picture. That's rude.
Get ready to dodge. Oh, well, bye. So I think we said it before earlier, but it is interesting how they do make kind of a big deal about these elemental ones, but in the story it doesn't actually do anything having these chimeras with elements, and that would be something that'd be nice to expand upon in the next game.
Yeah.
I think it would make combat just that bit more interesting. I mean, not that it isn't already interesting, but it would just add that extra layer that I think could be really quite cool.
I think the next big step is getting, like, equipment for the legions.
Yes.
That can give them different stats or even modify abilities, you know, something like that. Because your legions, while you get to color them, their basic body structure doesn't change, which I thought was a bit of a missed thing, where you could maybe, you know, give them, like, cooler swords or different parts of their body, or get rid of the gaudy police words written on it, which, out of all the parts of the legion design, I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Oh.
Well, this is the last round of this mission, so that's good. We just have to deal with Brute here.
Look at all those critical hits for hitting the back.
Oh, yes.
See, the nice thing is, our sister will distract him, leaving him right open.
We tank those.
Just be careful, because without the super armor, they will hit multiple times, which can whittle down your health. Though, of course, we do have 4 batteries, and it's better to not use one, but we do have them just in case. in general, in this game, you won't be dying through, combat, because giving you 4 life bars is kind of a lot.
Yes. And it mostly just comes in handy in those few situations where enemies just have, like, stupidly powerful attacks that you don't realise, and you get caught off guard.
Or if you run out of healing items, then you're like, okay, well, that's about that.
Alright, I think we're just moving on to the final part of the chapter now.
We are indeed. Three more missions to go. Well, 3 more cases, I should say.
Alright. Now, is the toilet around here, Rich?
The toilet is in the next red case.
You got it.
Now, I can tell you now, you are not going to get an S+ rank if you want the toilet. But that's fine. Basically, I'll explain it to you before you run through here, just so that you've got a better idea. What you want to do is you want to run to the left. There's a platform that you can move, and you're going to want to use arm on the back of it to block the gate that's going to be throwing stuff at you, because the stuff can explode onto arm and not damage it. You then want to wrap that up, and then you've got to try and head left around a corner to find the toilet.
So just keep heading left then.
Basically. So I think you've got to loop around that corner. If you head back left,
Yes.
you can chain jump across the corner.
Can I?
Yes.
Oh, I'm an idiot, sorry. There we go.
So then it's that platform there. And then arm legion from the back. And you can use arm to basically get hit by those things, and it'll be fine. Because I've watched a video of this happen, and it's quite fun. Or you can do that and, do it a lot more smoothly.
Wow, nicely done, because I had trouble with that myself.
Yep. So go as far left as you can. Tilt the camera around. You should be able to see a platform there that you can grab.
Come on, turn around. Bring that over here.
Yep. And once you're onto that, the toilet is just to your left there.
Well, I'll be jiggery jammed.
Now, you do want to be very careful, because if you do ever fall off any of these platforms while you are moving around on them, they will reset, which makes it quite difficult.
Right.
Lovely dirty rag.
We shall never speak of this again.
Until the next part.
Yeah. Bruh.
But yeah, ultimately this is the reason why you want that chain extension on arm. Because it means that you can obviously move these platforms a lot easier and get much more distance with them.
There's a couple more platforms like this in this section here. Some of them are quite difficult to deal with. One of them involves moving platforms with barriers on them that I got stuck at for a long time.
Yeah, and if you hadn't noticed, you're timed during this section.
Oh, I'm well aware, don't you worry about it. I guess we're going to do that thing now then.
So yeah, the only way that you will get an S+ rank during this mission is if you get all the way up to 100% cleanup.
Right.
And you've got to go in a very specific route to really stand much of a chance of doing that.
Yeah, I think I got like maybe an A. But hey.
So it's very much a case of don't feel bad if you struggle with this with getting the best grade on this, because there is a lot going on.
It's a little bigger for a bit.
Well,
Call when I'm out.
I was kind of doing that already, Akira, but you know. Just say it is all.
Remember, you can duck under that with the clicking in the stick.
Yep. Yes, sir, Bob. Well, hey.
You are still timed in those gates, so do some quick cleanup on those.
You got it.
Something that is helpful to note is if you've been trying to get everything as you've gone along the corridor, if you have about 4 minutes left on the clock, you should be fine if you're aiming for that 100%.
Alright.
When in doubt, punch a dog.
Yep. Only if they're chimeric dogs, though.
Yes, of course. I wonder, what is it about the Aura Rush Punch that is just so wonderful?
The repetition of strong, powerful punches.
I mean, I guess, but there's something about it that just never gets tiring, no matter how much you see it.
There must be something in psychology that just sort of, it just gets you just right there.
There must be something that makes our lizard brain love it.
Must be.
Maybe there was a caveman who just like Aura Rush punched a T-Rex once, and it was just like every caveman saw that and put it into their souls that it was the coolest thing ever. And now we just remember that day that Oog Aura rushed a T-Rex.
I don't want to disappoint you, mate, but I don't think we existed at the same time as the dinosaurs.
That's what scientists want you to think. We're out here using our big brains. I mean, next you're gonna say that the dinosaurs had feathers.
Don't start that shit, mate. There we go. Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, that's not it. You've got, I think it's 3 rounds in this.
Of course, Tom, it's a video game. Everything is in sets of 3, 5, or 7.
Yep. There we go.
So one of the things I love when I play it again, I made sure that I had the parry on, is that while you're doing either like one of your rush attacks or you're using a sync attack, you can do the parry during those animations and cancel. So if, for instance, you know, you're doing your thing, you see the enemy's about to attack you, just tap forward and you will counter them. And it is dope, and it does the exact Bayonetta counter sound. You know the one, the real good one.
Pretty sure there's a slide command, but I'm not sure what it is.
I don't know, but you're getting to what is easily my least favourite bit of this particular mission, because, oh boy. Because that's what happens.
Just demonstrating, guys.
So one way that I kind of found to make it easier, but I don't know if you have it, was I put on a skill on my Arm Legion that's called Super Armor Omega, and that one does negate all knockback if your Legion is out. So if you have that skill, that makes it much easier.
Right.
Now, I wonder, are you too far to auto-bind?
I'm not sure, but we can give it a try.
It looks like he is, but yeah, it's worth a try.
Bloody hell. Oh.
Wow, you saved that in an amazing way.
Based. Da, 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 da.
So now that there's only 2, it should be a lot easier to avoid them.
Can you hear me? It's swarming with chimeras in here. Woo! This is gonna keep me busy for a while. Take care of cleanup over there for me, alright?
And to be fair, now that there's only one, you might just be able to, as long as you timed it well.
Just keep going longer and longer.
I'll probably just auto-bind at that point. Oh, that works.
There we go.
That took me about 6 minutes to do when I first played. I spent the majority of my timer trying to do this.
I think I did as well.
Getting more and more frustrated with this stupid thing. Every time you fall off, it resets. Oh my god, you rocked that one.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I kind of needed that at this point. Alright, go under here.
Now it's really just a case of finding the few bits you missed out.
Yeah. There we go. 64. Where? There's a gate over there.
Tom, you're asking about the slide attack?
Yes.
It is just if you're sprinting and you press the attack button, you will do a slide. That will let you go under obstacles.
Righto.
So if you don't want to be caught having to stop and get under there.
You got it.
Guess we're going up here now.
I forgot that there were sort of multiple levels to this.
I don't even think I went up here, because I was stuck on that one at the that we did.
Yeah, I think I was pretty much the same. Like, I thought it was a fun mission, but I was just like, I hate you oh so goddamn much.
I'm not sure what else there is to do here.
Well, there's a little bit of juice right next to you.
It was too far.
Timer's almost done anyways. Might as well just get back to the main area and look around there.
Alright, we got stuff.
Well, there's nothing over that way, so yeah.
Little bits and bobs, little bits and bobs.
Oh, there's some up there too.
Yeah. Don't know how I missed that, actually.
I don't know whether some of it may or may not slightly respawn.
Who knows? That's annoying.
Gotta bring him out over there and... Yep.
Really?
He's nervous.
Run, Tom! Run! 75%, not bad.
Yeah, no, that's pretty goddamn decent.
I mean, hey, that's like more than a passing grade on a test.
What's a first at most degrees?
Whew, that was tougher than I thought.
She was just in one gate this whole time.
I know, how lazy is she?
Well, it may have been a big gate, we don't know.
It's like just smash cut to her and it's like the battle of 1,000 chimeras.
Hang on. Looks like your plate's not exactly clean yet. I guess I can lend a hand. Let's wrap this up and go home.
Come on, that's gotta be worth at least a day.
How we do?
Bit more, it would have been a day. Oh well.
Wow, we're going off the American grading system.
Yep.
Can you two hear me? Listen carefully, because you'll want to hear this. I'm picking up the signal from Captain Howard's Legatus.
Oh.
It's weak, but it's definitely his.
Yep.
Wait, what?
It's axe time.
It's
Ooh,
really
boy.
close to where you are now. Can you check it out?
Yeah, of course.
Well, Richie says axe time. It's more
The
dad
signal's coming
time,
from
really.
Zone 36,
Well, yeah,
near the
but
Aqueduct
still.
Service entrance.
Axe
It's been
Dad?
sealed off for a few days.
Cop
To
axe?
people, at least.
Dad axe?
There's a bunch of
Cop
gates around.
dad?
There may
Stand
be a
Dad
chance he could have come
Axe
through.
Policeman?
Don't get your
Every
hopes up.
combination.
I've
Under
tried
the
calling
sun.
him over and over, but he hasn't picked up.
Maybe he's busy, you don't know. Maybe he wanted to stay in the frame rate dimension, just have a holiday.
Get in there and find out the truth.
Also, is it me or is that bird walking on air?
Oh, it totally is. It's like we just get there and we just see him with, you know, kicked up on a lounging chair, pina colada in his hand. Hey kids, what's up? I decided to take a vacation.
Close to the public. You're allowed in, though. I assume the golden slime is in here somewhere.
No.
Ha!
So the golden slime is in the red place.
Okay. This is kind of a spooky area because you're not sure where the signal's coming from.
Nope, you just need to follow the sound.
This place reminds me of the underground or of a hollow bastion in Kingdom Hearts 2.
And the signal from Dad's Legatus. They're connected somehow. I just know they are. The Beast Legion's good at tracking. Maybe you can find where the sound came from.
This way, boy? Where are we going?
So yeah, to get through this, you do just need to follow the Legion.
It's a little bit like the Lost Woods, you know, because this is an area that kind of wraps around and goes back in on itself, but you need to follow a specific path to get where you need to go.
Which is kind of annoying, but hey, take what you can get.
And instead of listening to the jam that is Saria's song, we instead have to deal with Doggo.
Ah! Not a fan of that.
We're not going to comment on the chimeras? No? Okay, that's fine.
I'm pretty sure my girlish shriek is enough of a comment.
I was talking more about, you know, Acura there, not necessarily us.
Hey.
Yep, now the wondrous joy of joys, the penultimate red case, is in a safe room.
Okay. Oh.
It's always fun to do a big ol' slash and then see your doggo do another big ol' slash with you.
That guy was like late to the party. It's like, oh, maybe if I don't get up, they won't see me.
Forgot to set his alarm.
I just saw or heard something go kaplow.
Right, so do you want to find the safe room?
I do actually.
So if you get your map out,
Uh-huh.
because otherwise I'm going to have a nightmare explaining it to you. Right, so let's try and get the zoom out a little bit. Trying to get the orientation right. Zoom out a bit further. Right, and move down a little bit. Okay, right. Can you... You can't rotate the map, can you?
No.
Right, goddammit. So, I believe if you turn back on yourself... Yep. And go into that there. If you turn right now...
Oh.
There you go.
Well, hey.
Spooky, spooky.
And there is a gate that you want to go through.
But first we gotta loot them, get some for Rinkan Fizz.
Yep. So the important thing to note in this is don't bother with the small fry. Go for the naiad.
The what?
The guy in the middle.
The guy in the middle. So the naiad is a female spirit or nymph presiding over fountains, wells, springs, streams, brooks, and other fresh bodies of water.
Okay.
That's what you want to kill.
This little guy out here buffing up his allies. Actually, it's losing a lot of HP, yeah.
If you are quick, then you will stand the best chance of getting the best grade. So it is possible to get an S+ rank on time alone.
Yeah, because through time you can get up to, I think, 36,000 points, which is enough to really quickly go through a mission.
Interesting. A chimera that can control people, eh?
That sounds like a pretty important part for the plot. It's a damn shame that I never even found this in my playthrough.
It's because finding these things is a nightmare. I want to say that after maybe once you've beaten the game once, they give you a bit more of a clue as to where they are. But if not, yeah, you've got to look out and just literally check everything.
Like, I stopped being a game tester. I don't want to rub up against walls all day.
Oh, hey.
Did anybody order the crab claws?
I did. Just a coincidence, though.
Would you like some butter with them?
Not really.
A biscuit is extra, he says as he dies.
We good? We're good. Da-da-da.
Now, come on, doggy. Where's the sound coming from?
It's not here.
Now, one of the things that is nice is that if you have already beaten this file, then you don't need to follow the sound trail again. You just need to go directly to the end of it.
Oh, okay.
That makes me wonder about what other changes are there if you come back to chapters, because I assumed it would just be like, assuming you've never been to the chapter, but if there's changes, that's interesting.
I think it's rare, but there are definitely some.
Oh.
Huh? Is that...
You know, if Konami won't make a new Silent Hill, I guess Platinum will.
Nope. Dead end. Let's just ride.
It's a good shot. We need to go quickly, because, you know, Akira's being kidnapped, because of course she has.
Oh, you don't know that. Like, there's no one here, and there's a portal, so maybe she just went in the portal.
Right, so slime is in this bit.
Oh, I want me some new colours, so I do.
I mean, I would assume it's in this bit, considering this is the last bit of the chapter.
So you don't have any more red cases until the final mission.
You got it.
So the queue that I've got for you is we want to deal with it when we get to the dogs.
Right.
I'll shout it out when we get there.
It's a bit weird to have an encounter by one of the vending machines. I always took those as a safe spot, but I remember when I got here, I'm like, huh, that's strange. I would have assumed that either you would have put the vending machine earlier or later, not during the battle.
I suppose it's because this is one of those areas that technically you can just go through without killing any of the enemies.
It's true.
There we go.
Which, to be fair, I always find to be weird encounters. But I think that is purely because whenever I'm playing a platinum action game, I am so insanely used to only fighting during combat encounters that the second it is not a combat encounter, well, it is, but it's not. Just when it's one of those moments where you're just like, I'm not getting graded on this, what the hell's going on? That's when I get confused.
Again, there's all these little wraparound things in the map here. If you want to be doing crazy sort of flipping around attacks, but I never found them super useful.
Oh. Get over there. Right, so.
I think you were just out of range for the finish off. That's why it just popped like a balloon.
That's fine.
So I think that this just takes you to some... I think it just takes you to some juice or a chest.
You want to fall down there?
Let's have a look. Hello.
So that is a chest that you technically can't get yet, which is really annoying.
You can get the one in front of it.
Yeah, you can do. And the extra goodies, so I mean that's always helpful.
I don't know if we're going to hit 80 in this one.
We'll see. There is a relatively decent amount of level here. It's not huge, but there's a decent amount of it.
Also, I feel like most of it will be here because it felt like there wasn't a ton when we were out in the city. It was just, here and there. Versus, well, we're in here. There's like, every single corner you go to, it's like, hey, you want some more good red juice?
I'm looking for them dogs.
They are coming up, I believe.
Aha. Reskins.
There is a platform around here. I don't know whether it's on the higher platform or this platform.
I think it's directly below me, mate.
I was just gonna say that I remember finding this one. Yeah, this was the one that I discovered you can just mash the send out button to kill him with because I found him and panicked.
I think it helps that it's a really tiny platform. So it's not got as many areas to sort of peg it around.
You are too close to that Pokemon.
Ah, got it. Ah.
Wonderful. Ow! Professor Oak just gets maimed by an Entei.
Yeah. But if he was maimed by an Entei, he'd be dead.
Well, speaking of dead, bye.
Nah, he's not dead. They don't die when they fall down there. That's just for us. Ah.
So yeah, I believe those platforms just sort
I know,
of...
Richie. I know. I know where it is.
And then I can basically just check out for the night.
Well, be nice to be checked in.
Oh.
There we go.
Hey, I found you that toilet.
I don't know how to react to that. Let's go, Vara.
Yeah, so I think he spawns when you open this chest.
Well, I think it specifically open that chest, go to that specific point.
Oh, he's dipping and dodging.
There we go.
Hey!
Nice!
It's a good job I took the initiative, though. I don't know what Arrow was doing, but it sure isn't what I expect from a Legion.
He too has checked out.
Also, to be fair, it's because he knows that he's going to be outclassed very shortly.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Most of the legions are going to be feeling a little bit of jealousy over the one that we're getting.
Yeah, Legion envy. Put this on a thing. There you go.
Iris, shut down.
Oh. Oh, we have to go the long way around for this one.
Mm-hmm. See, it's funny because they expect you to just try to bring it to the Switch. Except what I did is I decided, well, what if I try to go the entire long way and I didn't even get these to spawn in? So it was like, I was like, oh, so I needed to go the long way. I just wanted to look for items.
I see. You silly blobkin. Look at you.
So it's like, yeah, you just have to put the Switch on there. And then it's like, haha, just kidding. You have to do 30 things to get the Switch on there.
Well, that's one of them, I guess.
And basically, you're just doing little mini objectives to try and clear out the blocks on the way.
Well, I hope Akira's doing well.
I know!
Bye!
Sorry about that.
You know what this game needs? It needs a Knuckles chaotic system where when one gets flung, you get then flung even faster.
Oh boy. Jesus. Trying to blast an egg over here. There's the second one. Ow.
I think the last ones are way over on the other side there.
Yep, we got it, mate. We do it. Dum-de-dum.
Yeah, I think you can pull yourself right on top of it.
I got the right idea, though. I got the right idea.
Your heart's in the right place, and that's what matters.
Has to be at this point. Okay, I'm glad that was a thing I could do. Where the fucking hell am I going?
Could you go over to that little ledge up there, right on your right?
Not sure there is a ledge we can jump to. No.
I'm trying to think / remember. If you get back up and around, I think if you shoot the other hole thing,
Of a whole thing, Richie?
shoot the other button that's there.
Alright. Well, that did that, but...
That opens up a door that you can go to right at the start of the T intersection where you went up to the top. Or you could just do this too.
If it'll let you. It should let you.
Epic!
Hey!
Too epic to live.
Then perish.
And Tom's getting tired.
Well, yeah, I think we're already pretty much at the The delight that is the endgame length.
Put these across there we go. Come on.
Be careful, because these are rather small platforms to be dealing with these physics on.
Oh, I know.
You just about had it. Why'd you gotta let go?
All good at helping.
And also, if you noticed, 4% away from 80.
Well, it's possible. Ah, you solved my maze. Good for you.
The path has been cleared, and so too shall this case.
Come to a close. Or just be cleared. So I wasn't sure if you'd ended your sentence there or not.
It was kind of like a poetic sort of thing where I assumed you would take the end of the first part and put it at the end.
Okay. More work for me to do, I get it. No, that's cool. Yeah, I'll play the game, I'll do the editing, I'll schedule everything, and get it uploaded. No, that's cool, it's cool.
Can you make the soundboards for us too, so that we can just tune out and just have you press buttons for us to do our speaking?
Oh, I know, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
I haven't sieved this much in a long time.
File 8. Peace.
Oh! To back. Just in the corner, just behind you.
Oh.
Will that hit our 80?
I don't know, but it'll get us closer.
Seems like it's not, but there should be some up here.
Yay!
We get another Lappy special that we haven't used the other ones, and the one that we got already got removed because we already had too many.
Yay! Bertold! Get out of here.
Oh, it's old Birdie! They're bombs! Blow them up!
Walking explosive.
That's pretty self-explanatory. The other ones you've been getting are like C9-843, and it's like, nah, it's a walking bomb.
Well, you tried, lads. Credit to you. Alright, where were we? Oh, yeah.
Now, from the looks of things, this is the first time that there's something that isn't Greek. Because Bertold is a Germanic name or surname.
Oh, I see an axe.
Mm-hmm.
The cars were preparing for us for this.
Akira thinks she's getting the Axe Legion, she's not.
It's okay. Let me, the better Howard sibling, do it.
We are literally gonna kill Steel.
Oh! Oh no! I guess Max lost that fight then. Well, looks like it's time to duel, sucker.
I mean, at least his severed arm isn't attached to it.
Yeah, that would have been a little bit horrific.
The nice thing is, Axe Legion, fairly straightforward fight compared to some of the gimmicky ones we've had. It's quite nice.
But really the main gimmick is just that it's really heavy hitting and that it creates a shield around itself. But you just hit the shield a bit and then it'll destroy itself and then you're fine.
Yeah, it's not like you have to do any sort of crazy thing to disable the shield. It's like, nah, just hit it. Hit it a lot.
There we go. Let Sword get in some action.
And even though, you know, our sister's here, don't expect her to be doing too much.
Okay, won't go over there again. Got it.
Remember, we're allergic to cilantro. We've established this.
Okay, it can also do that. It's an important thing to note.
Yeah, Howl is one of the best abilities, just because it is a free stun. It lets you set up so much.
Damn, sucker. I caught him, though.
Haha. But don't use the Sword Legion over there, because he is in the Deadly Pizza.
He is really enjoying that pizza area.
It's okay. I got it.
And you want to be careful of that spin attack, because it will hit you pretty hard for a number of times.
Oh my.
Yes, and he will also do this, where he establishes many different explosion zones.
Don't like that. Is that a dig thing I just saw?
Yeah, so I think the way that you avoid getting hurt during that is to dig up the spots.
Ah, I see.
Oh, I just always tried to dodge through them using the run ability with the beast.
Please ignore the fact that I tried to throw a can at him.
I thought there was some elite strategy that you knew about.
No, mate. Not in the slightest. Sorry. Come on. Get the medicine. Thank you.
One of these cans will hit you in the head and give you brain damage.
There you go.
So the cool thing is, though, of course we're going to be getting this dude. He's our final Legion. And those shield techniques and explosion techniques that he's doing are stuff that we can do.
Uh-huh.
Ah. Jeez.
Try to dig that up there.
Cool, don't worry.
Oh, you're going for the damage?
Okay, I must have some more. I do.
Continues throwing cans at him.
Let's finish this!
God, that swing he does is ripped right from Monster Hunter. It's so rad. That is a great sword swing.
Oh, perfection.
Come to me, Axe Legion!
You're getting in the heavy ball.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, it's all perfect and symmetrical and whatnot.
A full circle. How wonderful.
Oh, give me that sweet rank. Mwah.
Beautiful.
Alright, we have a sister to save too. How are you doing?
She's fine. Damn it, he left his dual disc behind. It was an original too. You know how much those go for on eBay? Nearly $1,000. I know, I checked.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh. Well.
Well, this is awkward.
Hey, rookies. Who told you you could take those helmets off?
We were the ones who cut and dyed our hair.
Just for show.
We
you.
have
You're
proof.
police now. You're not civilians anymore. You gotta follow police regulations.
Well, we're off the beat right now. We're literally just fresh out of school, even.
Oh, and since when were you a stickler for the rules anyway, Dad, right?
This is so weird if you chose a
Not
different
exactly
haircut or whatnot,
filling
it
me
just
with
defaults
confidence.
back to this.
I still really don't get it. You know, I never expected you guys to grow up to be police.
I hope it also reflects skin tone, too.
It does, don't worry.
Okay, I was a bit worried, because I'm like, if they're just using the defaults... Uh-oh.
You don't have to fight alone anymore.
Do you even hear what you're saying, kiddo? Just focus on not getting yourselves killed.
Don't give us advice you can't do yourself or take yourself, old
Roger
man.
is one thing. Do you really get what I mean? Anyway, just don't make me bail you out too much.
Oh, it's all ironic, because it actually happened.
Nah, it's nothing. Alright. Hey, you over there. Do me a favor.
Do me a favor, arrest those birds. They don't have a license.
No, he needs the doves to take a picture.
Come on. Jeez.
That's our old wacky dad. He's fucking dead. Oddly pensive instead of tragic. S!
Hey!
Very nice.
You know what? I take back everything I said. All the anger. It's gone. Although, Richie, you need to learn to read guides quicker. That's the only criticism I'm giving you.
Try my best.
It's fine, don't worry. And Tanner, you need to speak more.
Alright, sounds good. I can work on that.
I know you're tired. I know you're having a hard time, mate. Don't worry about it.
I'm always having a hard time.
Oh, no. No, but I want an expert plus next one, damn it, I guess.
Where did we miss keywords?
Huh.
God knows.
I guess we didn't speak to enough NPCs. Anyway, I need some peace now, so I'm gonna go, I don't know, have some more tea, I guess. So I'll see you next time for the continuing adventures of Rock Howard and his merry band of stands. See you next time for File 9 of Astral Chain. Bye-bye.